This boy right here is freaking fire! Mood elevation.
You homies on Reddit, man.
Fire!
Mood elevation. I see you homies on Reddit, man.
Reddit?
Oh. One of them homies on Reddit, man.
Fire!
I'm freaking gunning for you homies on Reddit, man.
Fire! Fire!
What up? What up? We're back. We're going over some Reddit comments today, reacting, doing a little pep talk, talking some junk. It's High Stim Saturday, baby. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it, homie. Let's get down to business. A lot of activity going on here, man, since I've been gone. Some people have messaged me some things. There was one I wanted to do that said, give me the closest thing pre-workout to meth, but I think the thread was taken down. That one is just mind-boggling and pretty much the epitome of everything that's wrong with Reddit. And it's not just the pre-workout community Reddit. Reddit in general, man, is some freaking snickle fritz, homie. Let's get down to it, though. There's some good ones here we'll go over. So let me share some screens with you homies right here, man. So we got the OG Chaotic Rage personal review right here. And came yesterday a bunch of I guess there wasn't a review. Anyway, so you know, this one enjoy, brother. People like it. The new Chaotic Rage doesn't have the real good stuff in it, man. The original Chaotic Rage, that one, there's a bunch of companies that use a manufacturer called Nutrisky, and Nutrisky, they manufacture for NutriFit, Ninja, After Dark, Huge Supplements, trying to think of who else, this Madhouse right here, and Nutrisky had that good DMHA, you know, those stuff from Hive and the OG Chaotic Rage and all that. And then they went compliant. They got spooked and they stopped messing with the real 2-amino, and they had the good. So now, you know, they're putting in all these products, what they call Jugglin's Regio, which is basically some, you know, some snickles, whatever, man. You know, I mean, I don't know. You could say it's natural form of DMHA or whatever, and you might even feel it a little bit. I don't know. Because I took this new Madhouse, the homie High Stim Ace, sent me a couple samples, and it was cool, man. There was like a feel-good energy with it. But again, like I didn't walk away with any kind of illicit feelings. So as far as that goes, and this company, I'm just not messing with them anymore. But I'm glad people are liking the new one. Not a bad pre-workout, not a special pre-workout. Definitely ain't touching that OG Chaotic Rage, man. That OG hitter right there, man. Let's go to the next thread. This is interesting right here. This says, hold on, man. It says, did Phase 1 Nutrition go out of business? Man, Phase 1 Nutrition freaking had my favorite pre-workout of all time when it first dropped, the pre-phase KO. Yeah, there was nothing like that, man. I think that thing was spiked, homie. Then they reformulated because they used a manufacturer. I think they used the same manufacturer as Muscle Force, and you know, some of the later batches of the pre-phase KO and the Brain Blitz just didn't hit the same. And then they went compliant. And I just knew they were in trouble, man. I mean, I just knew they were in trouble because no one was talking about them anymore, man. If you don't have the good, and you better do a good job, you know, with your rebranding and stuff. And I just don't think whatever they did cut it. Like Xtremis Cartel, they did a beautiful rebranding, man, moving from DMHA over to, the like compliant pre-workouts or whatever, they've still managed to make great high stim pre's, and they didn't ruin their brand. I think they enhanced it. Nutrifit, that's another one. They did a nice rebranding, man. Like the Symbiote hits better than the DMHA one even did. And so you got to be able to really, put together some good stuff. So then phase one came out. The owner hit me up, and they had another run of the pre-phase like last year or something. And he's like, oh, man, I found the good stuff again. And I took him, man. It wasn't the original pre-phase KO. I just knew that was the end of them. So, yeah, I saw their website was down actually a couple of months. I asked Nutricartel, I was like, you seen this with pre-phase, with phase one, man? Like, looks like they're donezo. So, hey, homie, you can't hang if you can't handle the heat, homie. Get out of the kitchen, man. Anyway, man. So then we got Leviathan Charlotte, man. And I'm going to tell you right here, homies. I'm going to tell you right here. Maniaco Slam Dunk Review. I'll keep this quick and concise, but wanted to provide feedback on Maniaco, as I was super skeptical at first, but I have to say it's solid and now my all-time best high-stim pre-workout. Maniaco over Crack Gold over Wildfire. Previously, Crack Gold was my favorite, but I find Maniaco to be a lot more well-balanced. I had a great focus, pump endurance during my workout, tend to have high stim on my longer workout days. Flavor, 10 out of 10. Pump, 10 out of 10. Focus, 10 out of 10. Mind muscle, not sure if it helps, but I try and have a meal an hour before my workouts. I'm also on a calorie deficit, so general energy may be a bit lower. So I'm going to tell you this, man. Leviathan Charlotte, I got to say, I mean, God bless you, homie. Thank you for the nice review. I am going to call you out, though, man. I am going to call you out, Mr. Charlotte, because I hit you up on Instagram, man, because I know you, Leviathan, when you were asking me about Maniaco. And I said, homie, is that you on Reddit? Are you on Reddit? Because you were the one talking junk saying that my reviews have too much chatter. And where can you find and you don't trust reviewers, and where can you find reviewers who don't, talk so much like I do? And you were talking junk about me, which is fine, man. Like, I'm open to it. But I hit you up on Instagram, and I was like, is that you? Because your name's Leviathan on Instagram. I said, is that you on Reddit? I didn't say why I was asking. He's like, oh, no, I'm not. I don't really use Reddit, man. And then he told me some fake name on Reddit that he used. And he just told me the other day, Maniaco's amazing. So I know this is his review. You could have just told me, dude, that was you on Reddit talking junk about me and you don't like my reviews, dude. That's fine, homie. Like, if I talk too much in my reviews, that's okay, man. They're not for everybody. But you don't got to lie, man, and say it's not you, man. So I'm just calling it out, man. But I do appreciate the good review. And I am blessed that you gave the pre-workout a chance. I know you didn't like Tweak, and you talked a lot of junk about Tweak, which is fine too. This one is, I personally like Maniaco better than Tweak. So I don't know, man. Tweak's a good non-DMHA pre for me, but this is my baby right here, and I'm really glad you. So all junk talking aside, man, I'm glad you like it, homie. I'm glad you like it. God bless you. Let's see what people say. I'll give the thing a like. I'm getting back into high stim pre's. I tried about 7 new to me high stim pre's in the past month, give or take. Maniaco has been my favorite. I agree. It's a 10 out of 10. Endurance, pump, focus, mood. Hits everything really well. No negative side effects. Energy stays high throughout the day, but I can still go to sleep at night. Green apple is effing delicious. Yeah, that green apple slaps. Ended up buying 3 tubs just in case it sells out. This is the new Maniaco V2 batch. I missed the first batch. Was disappointed by Tweak. Yeah, that's yep. V2 is better. Excellent pre. God bless all of you. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Maniaco for the W, homie. Maniaco for the W. Let's see what else we got here, man. they're talking about what's the best pre on Predator Nutrition. People are saying Excelsior. That's really the only pre that's probably worth it on Predator Nutrition and Thermal Spark. All right, man, let's see here. Share screen. This right here says if DMHA was gone tomorrow, what would be your choice for a high stim Saturday pre? I love that, man. You know, I love the term high stim Saturday because that was me and my brother. We came up with high stim Saturday, man. We came up with that. So I love people embracing the high stim Saturday lifestyle, man. So the homie said, if it was gone tomorrow, what would be your go-to? The homie said wrecked and rage. Well, that would not be mine. Someone else said El Jefe. That is a solid choice right there, man. El Jefe, Symbiote, Edge, or Hypermax, all good in their own ways. Colonel Panics here. This is the homie. I'm gonna tell you this. All those choices he named are good. Hypermax came out and it was freaking unbelievable. It slapped me like almost where it was too much. Then they did another run. They sent me this Blue Shark gummy. I swear, dude, I felt no alpha yo in it. I don't know what happened with the manufacturer with the new run. I literally felt no alpha yo. Crazy, man. It was crazy. Homie bought 6 bottles of Euphoria. But yeah, no, if it were me, High Stim Saturday, man, without DM whatever, I'm gonna say Edge of Insanity, Tweak, Symbiote. Yeah, I got to agree with the homie. Psychotic Saw, I guess. El Jefe for sure. El Jefe probably, man. That's a goodie right there. What else? Have a tub of Wildfire. Now they're talking about Wildfire and ephedra and all this stuff. Edge of Insanity or Tweak, the homie said maybe a double dose of Tweak. That's freaking wild. Okay, there we go. And now let's move to the next one. DMHA high doses. This is one of the threads I wanted to talk about. It says, I have a question. What's the question? Hold on. Oh, has anyone tried going over 300 milligrams DMHA, for example, 400 milligrams while using caffeine? Somebody said, stop it, get some help. I'm going to tell you right now, man, like these kind of posts make me cringe. I'm sure this is a solid dude. He might be a viewer of the channel. Regardless, I just want to say, man, like from my perspective, there is no benefit when it comes to health and fitness. I mean, what does this have to do with pumping iron or health and fitness? This is just, to me, this is just looks bad. It's just, to me, it's drug seeking behavior. And I talk about this all the time on the Reddit. I just don't get how any of that contributes to a better workout. I mean, you could make an argument that DMHA in general, is unnecessary for a workout. I could make an argument that any pre-workout is unnecessary. So let's just say that there are performance enhancing benefits to DMHA, which I absolutely believe there are. I mean, the focus, the mood, it definitely contributes. But 400 milligrams, I mean, where do you go from there? I mean, why? For what? Maniaco was pushing it, but we called it Maniaco. And to be honest with you guys, man, I don't even believe the new version has 300 milligrams. I think it might have 250 or whatever, but like it doesn't have the same amount as the first one. And like, I just don't see how any of that will contribute to health and fitness or a healthy lifestyle or iron pumping or a workout. It seems like it has nothing to do with working out, this post right here. So that's the problem. That's the problem when I see it. How about 300 mgs plus some Phenibut? I mean, this is just, this is crazy, man. I don't even know what to say, man. This is crazy. Phenibut takes like 3 to 4 hours to kick in anyway. So I don't even know, Edge of Insanity, I think used to use Phenibut. I don't know if it was a different form that kicked in quicker. Now they use GABA, but I talked to the owner. I don't know how that worked because you don't feel Phenibut for a few hours. So it's kind of an interesting pre-workout ingredient, you know. Okay, so here we are, man, with the next one. And this is my dog right here did a review for the exotic sub day, probably the best euphoric nootropic energy pill there is. I've taken up to 3 spread out in one day. Now that's wild to me. Amazing energy, but not recommended. What's your typical dosage? So yeah, I take this once a week now just because I enjoy it. Every Friday I take it for Fat Burner Friday because the reason I like to take it on Friday is because that gives me a break from Alpha Yo, and it also gives me a break from any kind of DMHA or whatever, because only really God knows what the heck is in this this pill right here. I've never taken more than one, man. I take one in the morning before I swim, and then it doesn't even really hit me till after the swim, because I could pop the hitter. It takes an hour to hit. I could pop the hitter, take a swim, and then I swim for about 35, 36 minutes or whatever, get out of the pool, and then it starts hitting. And then I got just this good, productive, feel-good energy for the day. This stuff is, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I could imagine taking 2, but it just seems unnecessary because once I do that, I know that, I know that I'm going to only want to take 2. My head's tricky, man. And it's just, use 3 caps. Yeah, I just think that's crazy, man. 3 caps, because 2 is great. Thermal Spark doesn't work. An insane crash. Not for me. I just feel good all day. It's not a strong pill. It's just enough, man. It's just enough. So that one right there, that's the homie exotic sub dad. God bless him. And we got other questions about Thermal Spark. Does anyone have a Thermal Spark from when they released the new version about a year ago? It's an absolute hitter, but I opened a capsule. The powder was brown. From what I remember, it used to be white. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, who knows what's in it, man? It's not the same as it used to be. Did someone say Coca Labz is coming out with a new pre? Here's another thread. That's not something I don't think I'm going to be reviewing. But, yeah, Coca Labz is the same as Cross the Limits. Same people over there. I don't know how their pre's are anymore, but I know they don't have DMHA anymore. None of them do. No pre's do. So I don't know if they're still advertising Dexter Halloween as a DMHA pre, but who knows? Okay, so then we got this homie over here who said this stack doesn't get enough attention. If you want one to put you in God mode, check it out. I got to be honest, Purple Rooster. Anytime I've seen this Reddit, this is pretty much the only pre they freaking talk about here, dude. Like, this is like Edge of Insanity gets mentioned. I don't know if he was joking when he said it doesn't get enough attention. I imagine he's not. But let's see what the comments say here. How would you know it doesn't get enough attention? You've been on Reddit for 8 days. It seemed like you're promoting. So this is really what I just said. Edge is talked about in probably 75% of threads, and every single post asking for recommendations. Ain't nobody sleeping on Edge. This is really funny, man, because that's what I thought when I saw the post. Like, doesn't get enough. This is like the most recommended pre on the site, and for good reason, man. Look at this guy. This guy's an Edge of Insanity Maniaco, man. It's just a great pre-workout. Just an amazing pre-workout. And as far as the creatine goes, that's got nothing to do with the stack. At all. That's doing nothing for the pre-workout experience. So then we got amino energy. Look at this, hairs. The homie got hairs in his amino energy. I don't think that's hairs, though. I think those are like little plastic little hairs or fibers. This is normal. They seem to dissolve. That is not normal, homie. No, I don't know. It looks like there's like it's part of the plastic or something. But you just better be glad they didn't charge you extra for that, man. Because a lot of people pay big money for those extra hairs, homie. Those are what have the oomph in it. So then we got. I'm just zooming through comments here, man. Caffeine pills. Look at this. This was under. They do work for me, but I miss getting itchy and hyped up. I take Rise. All right, whatever. This isn't a very eventful one. Then we got. Hold on. Okay, here's a funny one, man. Here's a funny one. Homemade Maniaco. Anyone try this? Thinking of mixing half scoop Edge of Insanity plus Sicario plus 3 Dark Labz Euphoria, or 1 scoop of Ami and 3 Dark Labz Euphoria caps. Seemed like they'd have the same ingredient profile but cheaper. This is, first of all, why does it need to be cheaper? And second of all, where do you come up with that mixing half scoop of Edge of Insanity plus Sicario plus 3 Dark Labz Euphoria will be Maniaco? It's not going to feel anything like Maniaco. But I mean, there's nothing. If you want to play mad scientist, man, go ahead. But you can't recreate Maniaco, man. You can't recreate Maniaco. You just put 7 ingredients in there, and they happen to work amazing, man. Like when I formulated Maniaco, I just knew, man, that like these are the only ingredients I want to buy. Like I thought to myself, what do I want to buy in a pre-workout for a high stim pre? Like, what do I want to see? And I don't need much, homie. And it just happened to come together great, man. Like, just come. So I'm just talking junk, man, about the homie who wants to make homemade Maniaco. But just get yourself a tub, man. Stay out of your dang head about the money. You don't need to mix and match 1,000 pre-workouts to make Maniaco. You got Maniaco available for you. But those, whatever you're doing might feel amazing. It's not going to feel like Maniaco, but it might be amazing. So somebody said, I tried mixing Insane Labz Saw and Dark Labz Maniaco, and my experience was worse than taking either individually. Okay, that's fair. Then we got Dark Energy Similarities. This person's looking for similarities for Dark Energy. New to the sub, but for those of you who had a chance to try Dark Energy, that stuff was amazing. First of all, Dark Energy, it was good, man. When it hit, it was good. It was real smooth and euphoric. It wasn't DMHA and DMAA. I think that's complete BS. I think it was spiked with some ingredient, man. There was some kind of drug or something in there that it was spiked with. Currently looking for something similar, the good feeling similar to Dark Energy. I've read Zeus by God Labs may be an option. The owners of Zeus made Dark Energy, just so everyone knows. That's why you got me, man, for the intel, homie. Yeah, the owners of Zeus are also the safe makers of Dark Energy. So, yeah, and the Zeus batches, man, are super hit or miss for me. Zeus, like when I first got it, was a super hitter. I've gotten a couple tubs that were just completely regular, not that great, dude. Super underwhelming, where I didn't even want to use it again. Just felt like I kind of had a crash. And then, I don't know, man, Zeus got super hit or miss, and it didn't used to. So I think it's done now. Anyway, so we'll move forward. So then we got this Apollon Nutrition one. Apollon Nutrition, the V50. A lot of people asked me about the V50 on the live stream today. I don't know that I have it coming or not. Sometimes they just send me stuff. Remember when they actually had decent formulas? Now it's toss everything in and pray. Sooner the reviewers start telling the truth about Apollon, the better. Why? I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, with this person, I think there's some great pre's they made, like what's the one that the Anarchy Labz Ronin? I found that to be awesome, and same with that other Anarchy Labz Jawan or whatever. Those things felt really great. You know, like as far as those suit like Hooligan or whatever, like that didn't make my top list this year. It's just too much caffeine, man, for me to want to grab for the tub, and that's the problem. Like if they made the same exact and I'm not talking junk, dude. This is just my opinion. Like if they just made the same exact formulas, like maxing out at 350 or 400 caffeine, I think it would be freaking awesome. Like a lot of those formulas are really loaded and stuff. That's kind of what their, aim is, loaded. And it's just the high caffeine, man. I don't like taking 550, man. Ready for high stim ace to glurp down another load courtesy of Robic. All right. All right, man, whatever. I don't know what to say. Which pre-workout should I use at 16? Here's another thread. I've been lifting for over a year now, about 2 to 3. In about 2 to 3 months, I started using pre-workout, which I absolutely love. Right now, I'm using Hide Nightmare by Woogie. The homie said, honestly, a non-stim pump formula. I got to agree with him, man. First of all, I don't ever recommend any pre-workouts or stimulants to people under 18. Number one, I don't want to get in trouble with my channel. That's the most important thing. Well, the most important thing is it's not right. I'm not going to tell kids to take stimulant. That's the most important thing. But second of all, my channel, that's important too. I don't want any problems with my channel because I recommended a pre-workout, because I don't really even in my heart think that a 16-year-old should take pre-workout, man. I think that you got freaking natural energy. You got your hormones through the roof, man. You probably could jerk 10 times a day. The most you really would want to take is a cup of coffee, dude, if anything. And I just don't know. Once you start that at 16, dude, that's like it's like, where do you go from there? Just tap into what you got, man. You could build a beautiful, amazing physique. Dude, I wish I found like the bodybuilding life and everyone's talking junk, what are they saying? AMP 3D, 2 amino, GYMHOMIE. Oh my God, stay away from most pre-workouts. It's at 16, probably Coke, maybe meth. So yeah, the people are just running their mouth, which is fine. But the point is, man, if I found bodybuilding at 16, I don't regret my past or anything, but you're going to be in the freaking game, baby. You be bodybuilding since 16. You could build some quality muscle, man, over those years, man. So don't burn out with stimulants, man, just yet. Don't burn out with stimulants. Then this guy's asking, Excelsior 726 batch. I think I have the 626 batch, and I think it felt the same as the 726. I don't know anything about ridges. Or no, I don't think mine does not have ridges. Mine's the smooth top. I don't know. I don't think any of that means anything. Here we go. Maniaco, Euphoria. Here's another thread. We're cruising right now, man. We got a few more. Dudes, what ingredient caused the feeling of euphoria? I'm getting a very illicit feel, a 3/4 scoop of this pre, and can't figure out on the label what the source could be. Awesome formulation, regardless. Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said DMHA and 2 amino. Yeah, that's right. That's it, man. It's the 2 amino. That's the star of the show with Maniaco. And but that also definitely really good stuff. Shout out GGH. Thank you. I'm so happy. every day I just see more and more good reviews about Maniaco, and I was sweating it, man, when the second version came out. That, well, not the second version, second run, that it just would be trash. And man, I am what a gift from God that Maniaco stands strong, man. And we're gonna have more stuff coming out, man, pretty soon when Dark Labz is back in the game. We got stuff that is in the works anyway. I just solidified that, so I hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited, man. And if I'm excited, everybody should be excited, because in my head, it's my world, and what I think, everybody should think. And if everyone thought the way I think, the world would be just fine. No, for real though. Yeah, Maniaco was much more intense than Zeus, which surprised me. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I took Maniaco today, man. Amazing. Now, here's another one. All right, man. I got to tell you guys something. I'm going to share this screen here. And there's a lot of these. A lot of these that I see on the Reddit. They post a pre-workout. It's usually crack purple. And then they say real or fake. I got to talk to you like my children, man. I just got to talk to you like my children. And I get these instant messages too on Instagram and all that. Is this real or fake? All this stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, homie. I've never once ordered a pre-workout and received the pre-workout ever, and had to look at the tub and say, I wonder if this is real or fake. That is a question I have never once had to ask myself. You might say, well, why is that? Because I don't buy pre-workouts off of any sites that I have to question. We're talking about things we ingest in our bodies. If you can't find a pre-workout from a legitimate site where you know it's good, you got to let go of that pre-workout. It's time to let it go. You don't need blasts from the past. Don't buy pre-workouts on eBay. Stop buying it from shady German sites or this weird site or that weird site. Just let it go, homie. It's a pre-workout. It's not that important where you have to question what you're ingesting in your body. Stop buying freaking pre-workouts off eBay that someone's stocked up on. I mean, I'm not telling you, I guess I am telling you what to do, homie. I'm telling you what not to do, man. This is your body, homie. Do not buy things that you have to question what you're ingesting. I've never bought a pre-workout and I've said, I wonder if this is real or fake. If I'm buying a pre-workout, I know it's real because it's a legitimate site. I see so many of these threads. Let go of it. If crack purple ain't available with DMHA on a legit site, God's telling you it's time to let go of crack purple. I have no crack purple left. My life is just fine. It's time to move on, homie. Time to move on. You stop buying stuff and then asking a million people if it's real or fake. Nobody knows. There's been a million runs of crack purple, so they all look different. There's different tubs, different powders, forms, different this. They've done a million legit different runs, so it's just it could be one of a million things, and it could be fake. And why monkey around with it? Just get a legit pre-workout. Stop supporting sites that sell this fake stuff. Stop supporting sites that you have to question. Just let the freaking past be the past, man. Let it go. That's my opinion, okay? So, whatever. You're on my channel for my opinion. Time to freaking let it go, man. So, even Dark Labz says possible they're selling fakes. People, if I were a gambling man, I bet it's fake. I don't have a freaking clue whether it's real or fake. I don't know where this person got it. I don't know what's what or who's who in the zoo. But the fact that you have to question it says enough to me. Do not ingest things in your body that you have to question. End of story. Let's move on here. Let's move on. eBay and all that. Enough. Here we go. We're going to share this screen. Somebody says, has anyone tried this one? We're talking about scary hours. It was okay, man. It was okay. I'll leave it at that. Next one. Maniaco green apple taste review. I just took this pre-workout. This is the best tasting pre I've ever had. And from Dark Lab, it is good, man. I was surprisingly, it is good, man. The effects are good. The taste is good. But the taste, like, I thought the pina colada was good. And then I tried the green apple. I was like, holy cannolis, man. That green apple, that boy's got my heart. Let's see what else, man. Maniaco for sale. So the homie's selling a Maniaco, and he's saying, would anyone buy my Maniaco sour blueberry flavor? I can't take it. Makes me crash too hard after my workout. I only took 1 3/4 scoops. Well, that's interesting. You know, everyone's trying to sell their used products because they can't handle their pre's. I'm not posting a price. Selling a pre without a price. I've had crack. Yeah, I don't know what people sell pre's here for. I have no clue. I sell my pre-workouts that I don't use. I've never heard anyone say Maniaco gave them a crash, but everyone could be different. I don't know what people sell pre-workouts for on this. I know what I sell mine for. I sell mine for $20 a tub for full tubs. They're all full tubs. So like I either have a sealed tub that I sell, or I've taken a scoop out for a review, and if I'm not keeping it, I just sell it. I sell everything for $20 a tub, and then I throw on $10 for shipping on any order. So you can get 5 things. You get 5 pre-workouts for me. They're $20 a piece, and then I throw on $10 total for shipping. So you can get 1 thing or 5 things from me. Shipping stays at 10, so makes sense. People order more. So 1 pre-workout's 30, 5 pre-workouts is 110. So I've always just sold them for 20 a tub for all my supplements, just to get rid of them because I don't need them piling up here and stuff. Hitters too. So people are always welcome to hit me up. GarageGymHomie@gmail.com for a list of stuff I'm selling. I got a list. I only do it in the USA though. So I wonder what people do. Comment below. What do people sell pre-workouts for? Am I out of do I sell them for cheaper than most, or let me know. Nutricartel issues. I've been ordering pretty consistently from Nutricartel as they have the only available version of Muscle Force Unleashed. I fought with their customer service before because every container of Yayo that I order comes in this kinetics and consistency. The team tells me that it's just the way it is, and they can assure me that nothing is wrong with the product. Furthermore, they instruct me to break it up in a blender. Not only is that ridiculous response, but they also refuse to replace the product or issue a refund. After having done the song and dance many times, I received a new container in the mail today. It looks atrocious. What are some pre-workouts that you guys would recommend that I can start comparable replacement, preferably one that isn't sold by Nutricartel, as I won't deal with them anymore? I got to be honest, homie. I don't know what you want because they're going to replace it. You want a replacement. They're going to give you a replacement with another one that's clumpy because Nutricartel is open with everybody and says that it's clumpy. So it's not like they sell it and they don't tell you that. They've always let everybody know the Yayo Unleashed, if you want it, which is still available, I guess, is clumpy. I got a tub myself, bought it. It was freaking clumpy. Just how it is, man. Nutricartel has awesome customer service. So they've always been, and that's not just because of me, because I work with them. Everybody who I know, who I tell to go through Nutricartel, always comes back to me and tells me how they rock. That's why I work with them. because I know I could send my viewers over to Nutricartel, and I know they're not going to come back to me and say, oh man, why'd you send me there? That place is trash. I mean, so far, man, they've been freaking awesome. So they sell it, you know, I don't know, man. I ain't messing with other stuff. Just get a different pre-workout. Get some Maniaco or some Dark Labz or whatever. But that Yayo Unleash is just fine to use. I mean, to be honest, it's has nothing to do with Nutricartel, smart guy. If you were informed, you would know that's how this one is. And any complaint that you might have should be with Muscle Force. Nutricartel is the most legit company, and I don't recommend switching to cross the limits. They are scammers. And I'm sure this person's just irritated or whatever because they want the the person who posted this is probably just irritated because they wanted, oh, here's Nutricartel. Hey, sorry about that. We try to be as transparent as possible on the website and social media. This product has always been known to clump, and we even had it sent to the supplement manufacturer to get reprocessed to get back in powder form, but unfortunately it keeps clumping up. We were not involved in the manufacturing. It was Muscle Force. Here I stim brewer, non-stim pump form, and even some sleep aids like Somatomax. Once mixed with water, perform as formulated. Sorry if you feel like this is a ridiculous response. He's right, dude. He's straight up. He's telling you the Yayos are clumpy. If you want to buy it, but it's going to be clumpy, and we're not going to refund you for it. It's straight business. I mean, come on, man. Let's. You don't need to switch to another store when they're being honest with you. So yeah, I mean it's an older pre. It's freaking, that's it. It's an older pre. Here's another one, 3 more we got, and I'll let you homies go. Purple, here it is again, just to prove my point. Purple crack, real or fake? Nothing to start the week of the next essential crisis. So it's like, yeah, where do you buy these from? Like, where are people buying these from where they have to even question it? So here's another one. I got 2 more. This pre is ridiculously good. So we're talking about the Omni here, Total Energy. The homie reviewed it, energy lasting hours. 30 for get it cheaper. I don't think you can beat the price. It's really awesome, dude. I don't even know. The company must be just trying to make a name for themselves with the rebrand from Tonificare or whatever, because selling it that cheap is just ridiculous. I don't know why they're doing it, but it looks pretty good for a more basic pre. I've been trying to lower my high stim. I don't know how this looks basic though. I mean, dude, this is a heck of a. They got. I mean, what's basic? Citrulline malate, beta alanine, betaine anhydrous, glycerol, respectable pump matrix, tyrosine. Dosages are awesome. N-acetyl L-carnitine, L-taurine, theobromine at 500, pink Himalayan salt, caffeine 300. Juniper berry, cinephrine, dicaffeine malate, 3 kinds of caffeine, alpha yo at 2.5, huperzine. I don't know what's basic about it. There's 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 ingredients. I mean, and it's a 25 gram scoop. I would not look at that and call that and say that's a basic pre, personally. Then the homie said, I got it from Nutricartel. I used code GGH15, got 15% off. Man, I got to tell you, I really appreciate that, man. When I tried to mention that in the review, they auto-mod, wouldn't let me post, and I figured out I can write the discount code as a spacing, $30 for 20 serving. First of all, thanks for using the code. Really. Then it says, well, it makes sense since the subreddit was created by Review Bros. It would be nice to use their code since they gave us this sub that we all use and love. Why would this sub just because they gave us the sub, and I'm not even gonna say us because this isn't my sub. why does that obligate him to use their code? I'm the one who reviewed this and brought it to the attention of most people. I mean, why is it? Then he said, to be fair, I do use their code, but I never would have heard of this if not for GGH. So I used his. I try and support the. Yeah, thank you, sir. Come on, man. Could throw a dang dog a bone, homie. It was an awesome pre, man. And my brother got a tub too as his daily, and he really liked it, man. And I just gave him a crack daily for his daily too that he just got from me. So hopefully he likes the crack daily as much as this one. But this is an awesome pre. And the last one, man, here is the last one. I'm going to share this one. Where is High Stim Ace in his review vids? He used to post here with the video reviews almost every couple of weeks. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he is okay. He's okay, man. He's a friend of mine. And, you know, I'm going to tell you this, man. Like, it's because people trashed him here, man. I mean, you guys, a lot of you acted like this was some community here, and then you freaking trashed him. You called him doughboy, said he doesn't even look like he goes to the gym, doesn't work out. The dude came from a life of obesity and now is throwing his heart into health and fitness and making supplement reviews and this and that. And you guys, I mean, what kind of people see a man who's working out and trying to do right and try and bring him down instead of being like, yo, dude, that's awesome on your fitness journey. And then some people took a picture of him and TJ from Fitness Deal News and blew it up like a fat man. And then people were just like, oh, High Stim Ace looks the same, nothing different. You know, they're talking all this junk, photoshopped him into being like a super fat guy and totally trashed him, dude. So if I were he, I wouldn't really feel too welcome here either. So I'm just saying, you know, such a great community, but you guys acted like he's done some harm to you because he, you know, he likes Apollon Nutrition, as if he's like, that's some horrible crime that he's committed where he's not allowed to freaking promote Apollon Nutrition. And then, you know, someone's like, there was a post about review supplement influencers. He got mentioned. Things were said about him. So he's probably just not Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's it. You didn't ban him. True. Your Autobots and you did nothing when the journey/story arose of a very heavyset guy who lost a lot of weight, then decided to go into promoting pre-workout subs on not only this subreddit, but social media in general. From his clan, he was chased away and devoured by the wolves and ended up with him being exposed as a sheep. Nothing wrong at all with being a sheep. Just don't talk to wolves with your opinions and expect anything in the end other than what happened. All this mentioning Schmedder Nutrition stopped in a heartbeat. Let it die. I don't even know what this guy's commenting about. To say that High Stim Ace is a sheep, because I don't know, man. I mean, he's friends with Robic and he's got a relationship with Apollon. Obviously, you guys wanted to see him trash something that he wasn't going to trash or something, but I don't know. I used to see him on here posting. He's never, all I'm going to say is this, dude. You guys could argue with me. He's never come on and said a bad word to anybody, dude. Like, this guy's never, I know High Stim Ace, dude. He hits me. He's got my phone number. I'm going to defend him because he's a nice guy. He's never come on this Reddit and talked junk to anyone or brought anyone down or been confrontational or said anything negative. And I don't know, he kind of got treated like junk, dude. I mean, made fun of like he's in middle school for his weight. Like, just kind of a weird flex, homies, from people who are in quote unquote community. So if you guys were really in a community, then I mean, in my perspective, dude, like if somebody started talking junk to him about his weight, 50 of you should have been on that dude like, hey, we don't talk like that here, homie. Get bent, dude. Like, everyone's welcome here. It doesn't matter if you were obese or not. Like, we don't talk like that here. But hey, man, it's just how it is. I'm not scared to speak the truth, man. I come from my heart. And if some of my viewers were the people who were trashing him like that, got to check yourself, man. You could say it's all fun and games, but it seemed to be at his expense. So I don't know, man. I just thought it was kind of cringe and sad to watch. But regardless, man, so that one dude who said that, he wasn't the person who is saying that I chat too much in my reviews. It's all good, man. It's all love, man. I'm just glad you liked Maniaco. And I'm just here to talk junk anyway and read the freaking Reddit threads and talk about some of the stuff that stands out to me. That DMHA 400 milligram post was just not that good. And all these fake crack purple posts, knock it off, homies. Stop buying fake freaking questionable products that you're putting in your body. End of freaking story. Hit the like button. God bless all you. I'm out.